Hey guys, in today's video we're gonna talk about pay to win in Lost Ark. I'm gonna tell you everything there is to know about pay to win in this game. Is it pay to win or not? How is it pay to win? How much does pay to win or the cash shop in Lost Ark influence the gameplay and the bigger picture? I want this to be my go-to video because I get quite often these questions: is Lost Ark pay to win, or how is Lost Ark pay to win? And there is no really a three-word answer to this question. So answering comments with a wall of text, I don't want to do that. So whenever someone's gonna ask, I'm just gonna link them this video of mine, right? I've been playing Lost Ark, as you know or maybe don't know, since 2018 on the Korean servers. Moved to the Russian servers in 2019 when they launched the game, and since the very beginning of Lost Ark, my experience with the game has been one that has been 99% transparent. I just want to get this out of the way first. What I mean by that is the devs of Lost Ark have never ever hidden anything that they want to do with the game. They have never been sneaky in any way. For me, this is a little plus sign there in this MMORPG that is for sure controversial. The second thing I want to do is, just for those of you who don't really want to watch the video until the end and understand why it is pay to win and why it's not, I'm just gonna answer the question: is Lost Ark pay to win? Yeah, Lost Ark is pay to win. At the same time, Lost Ark is not pay to win. Now, throughout this video, I'm gonna wanna compare Lost Ark to the best example out there, which is BDO. Lost Ark is as pay to win as BDO is. There you go. BDO is coincidentally the best example to compare Lost Ark with, simply because not only the pay to win in both of these games is kinda similar in very many ways, but also at the same time BDO is a game that's very controversial, same as Lost Ark. Whenever we talk about cash shop in Lost Ark, everyone is very panicked. Me myself, I'm not, because there's really nothing to hide. I've said it from the beginning. The items and the way that Lost Ark works in the cash shop and with the pay to win have been always, except one time, the same exact things. The one time that I keep mentioning that Lost Ark did a sneaky was when they introduced an instantly complete raid boss fight with real money. Or, well, you can farm them with gold also, but let's face it, it's with real money. That time the community was outraged in Korea because they don't care about what Westerners want in a game. They don't care what Westerners think. We don't have any feedback to give them. It's only Korea that they make the game for them. So you have to keep in mind that when you play a Korean based 100% Korean MMORPG, right? So anyway, the Koreans were outraged because this feature was in the game. Very many Koreans quit, and then I think it just lasted a couple of weeks, this feature, to click a button, pay some real money, and instantly complete one raid boss, capped at one raid boss per day. That was removed, and since then and before then there was nothing else in Lost Ark that they did sneaky. Everything was in plain sight. Now, why is Lost Ark pay to win, and why a guy that loves Lost Ark like myself said the game is pay to win? Well, it's very simple, because there are questionable items in the cash shop, and there are items that would make some people that maybe don't understand the bigger picture or are very sensitive to this pay to win topic believe that Lost Ark is pay to win. So for some people, Lost Ark most likely is pay to win. For the majority of people, and at least the majority of people that I have met, Lost Ark is not pay to win. The items that make Lost Ark pay to win are items that help you speed up your gearing process and reaching the end faster. Now, when you hear this, you might wonder, how fast is this progress with the cash shop compared to a player that's just a premium membership player or a free-to-play player? From my experience, I could say that the progress of a wallet warrior compared to a premium membership player, right, because there is a premium version of Lost Ark as well. I think it's €7 or $7 per month, at least in Russia. The difference in between a wallet warrior and a premium is about 20-25% faster for the wallet warrior compared to the premium, and compared to the free-to-play player it's about 30-35% faster. So the guy is gonna get to the end faster than you are if you don't deposit money in the cash shop or if you don't even have a premium membership. Sure, and this is the very fact that makes some people say Lost Ark is pay to win. However, besides pay, there's another part of pay to win, which is win. What is there to win if a person gets faster to the end? In some MMORPGs in which pay to win is actually pay to win, and in which speed of progressing gets you to an end game in which you can flourish and take advantage of a lot more things than a guy that's catching up can. Sure, in those games, pay to win is pay to win and speed means pay to win. In Lost Ark, the very fact that a guy is faster to reach the maximum item level does not mean almost anything. The things that you can do as you're gearing up are the exact same things that he is doing at endgame, with the small difference that because he's there and you're 300 item levels under him, he can earn 10% more riches than you can. And I'm saying riches because I don't want to get into all the currencies in the game, because maybe those of you who are watching this video have not even played Lost Ark, you're just interested in this topic. The guy that's at the end can get 10% more gold, right? Let me put it in very basic terms. 10% more gold is absolutely almost nothing. Gold is the most important resource in Lost Ark, reason why I'm mentioning it. And he can get a little bit more than you can as you're gearing up. Everything else in terms of what kind of content the Wallet Warrior does because he reached there faster is exactly the same as the content that you're doing, only looks different. He does different looking raids that give 10% more riches than your things that you do give, right? He does the same dungeons, he does the same dailies, he does the same PvP, he does the same type of end game cool content, which is raiding. He just does different looking ones, period, and that's about it. That's all there is to win in pay to win in Lost Ark. Other than that, Lost Ark also sells in the cash shop goodies that make your life better, give you more time, right, to put it like that. So if you buy convenience items from the Lost Ark cash shop, you do have more free time in a day to do other things, such as farm gold, right? So a guy that deposits in the cash shop, again, is going to get through the mundane, boring, in air quotes, daily activities by paying for them, and you are going to have to spend time for them. Now, if you play 2 hours, 3 hours more than a Wallet Warrior on a daily basis, then that's absolutely no problem. You have acquired per that day as much as he has. Now, being fast in Lost Ark to reach the end is, in my opinion, completely pointless, and not only that, it's also detrimental to you as a player and the way you see the game and the way you get bored of it. And to be quite fair, the Wallet Warriors in Lost Ark are the ones who quit the fastest, because they get there really fast, and then at the end there is the same things for them as they've done so far throughout gearing, as you're doing hundreds of item levels under. They get bored, they think, why did I spend 3,000 euros in this game when I don't have anything special, or when I cannot become OP and one-shot everything with my real money? Why can't I do that? And it's because the way how Lost Ark works. PvP in Lost Ark is another form of content that very many people enjoy, not as popular as PvE one, but just saying, PvP is completely fair. For some people, that would be enough to sway them that Lost Ark is not a pay-to-win MMORPG. For me personally, it's not enough. I care about PvP, obviously. I want PvP to be completely equalized and fair, the way it is in Lost Ark and the way it is in World of Warcraft and Guild Wars 2, etc. But I care about PvE content also. I don't want that one to be bad either. But the way Lost Ark does things, in my life, almost 2 years of playing Lost Ark, I've never been bothered by a guy that was faster than me just because he paid real money. Never in a million years. I have always reached the maximum item level in Lost Ark before a new patch came in and refreshed that item level to a higher one. I was never in a position in which, god damn, these 6 months I couldn't reach the max because I didn't pay real money. Not to say that I have played Lost Ark completely for free. I haven't. I deposit in every MMORPG that I play on a monthly basis. I have a premium membership in Lost Ark. I have not played Lost Ark without a premium membership for the very simple reason that I like to support the games I'm playing, and I also don't mind paying a subscription so that I would get some interesting perks. Now, the perks that I wanted from this particular premium membership and subscription and my money in Lost Ark were never related to let me gear up faster. No. The perks I wanted and the reason why I spent real money in the Lost Ark cash shop was simply to have more time to do PvP in game. Simple as that. I didn't want to fall behind very much compared to everyone else, but I couldn't really be bothered to do as much PvE content as needed in order to keep up with them. So I paid for convenience. I paid to save time because my days are basically limited to 2 hours of playtime per day tops, and included in that time I have to record and I have to edit and render and so on. And with all of this said, I never once felt that I need to hurry up. I never once felt ashamed that, oh my god, I'm so behind in gear, or I'm so unhappy in Lost Ark because I don't have that particular gear. It's not like the end game in Lost Ark starts when you're maxed out. It's actually completely the opposite. The end game in Lost Ark ends when you're maxed out. And all you do after you're maxed out is wait for the next patch to come. Simple as that. The way Lost Ark works is it unlocks the end game and all of the things that you do at end game when you hit level 50. And at that time your item level is like a bare minimum of item level. After level 50, progressing through item level, that is the end game in Lost Ark. Some people go crazy and they just want to pay as much as possible so they can be as fast as possible. After which, most of them just quit, because Lost Ark does have an end to the end game, and that end is if you excessively deposit in the cash shop, and there's no need for that because you're not winning absolutely not a single thing. At the end of the video, I just wanna raise some question marks on the fact that Black Desert Online, a pay-to-win MMORPG, is the second most played and second most popular MMORPG in the world right now after World of Warcraft. Now let me ask you the question, why is that a thing? Why are so many people playing a pay-to-win MMORPG, or an MMORPG that is accused of being pay-to-win? Is it because it's actually not that bad? Is it because it's actually not that pay to win? It's somewhere in the gray area, similar to Lost Ark? Or is it because people actually care very little about pay to win as long as the game is fantastic and fits them, and as long as the free to play player, or the player who is not forced to deposit hundreds every month, has a relatively similar chance of keeping up with the patches and with other people, with the majority in terms of gear progression? The answer to that question, obviously I know it. It's because people do care little about pay to win as long as it's acceptable, and more importantly, as long as the game that has this acceptable pay to win is a fantastic game. Lost Ark is exactly like that. It's a fantastic game for some players, same as BDO is a fantastic game for those many players that play it and make it the second most popular MMORPG in the world right now. A pay to win thing, right? So think about it. I wish you guys lots of love. I thank you so much as always for watching, and I'm gonna see you really soon. Take care.